Boom! Yay! VikzeLink! Hey! Boom!
Farewell, Calston Estate! It was nice staying here for a little while. I stayed overnight, I suppose, technically, because I recorded yesterday and now I'm recording today. Hehe. We are out hunting Gloomweed on our way to Brill. Tirisfal Glades. Oh, Gloomweed. Gloomy, gloomy, gloom, gloom. Nightmare Vale. Oh, Cursed Darkhound. Well, there's a Gloomweed, but it's... Oh, and there's a Gloomweed. We'll go for that one. Yeah, these are a bit stronger, these enemies over here. A little bit stronger. Oh, and there's a... Oh, well, it's a tower, but it is sort of... Raised... Wasn't there... Oh, there. I thought I saw another Gloomweed closer. Maybe it was that one all the way over there. I guess we'll go for it. And then we have some quests on our way. 2 more quests on the way to up to Brill. It's a bunch of quests to pick up everywhere. And you don't attack me, please. I don't wish to fight. Let me just pick this Gloomweed. Thank you. All done, although we don't need them. So I'm pretty sure we need Doomweed. Up, we're heading towards that mist in the air. Because one of the quests... Well, that's over Stillwater Pond, right. They put like mist over water like this in certain areas. They show like, hey, there's water here, so it creates mist. Yeah, there is a little farm here, so that's probably where you pick up the quest. Although it's right here on the... Escaped from Gilneas. I would guess that it's when you get here, so yeah. Ravaged Corpse, yeah, Cold Hearth Manor. There is a quest here, Deathguard Dillinger. So could that be... No, that's another quest, so those are not the same. I guess maybe this one leads to that other one. So Death Knell and Agaman Mills, where we came from. There are actually 2 signs here in the same spot for Death Knell. As you can see, when I hover over it gets like weird. Agaman Mills is 1. Undercity is 2. Brill is 2. It's very odd.
What would you ask?
And oh, it's the writing. It's Deathguard Lundmark. Very Swedish sounding name. Lundmark. I do remember him. But Dillinger.
Halt! Come no closer, mindless one. Ah, my apologies. I took you for one of the Scourge. I hope you are here to fight, for we, the Forsaken, are besieged.
Farewell.
Scourge have trickled into Tirisfal Glades and have infested this area. I need someone to beat back the rotting dead and ravaged corpses that have taken this small farm. Scatter their bones and bring back their putrid claws. The Death Guards will reward you.
Bring 7 putrid claws to Deathguard Dillinger in Cold Hearth Manor. Your warband previously completed this quest. That's a new thing. Like you, when you have completed a quest on your account, you will be told that. So I'm guessing either I randomly completed this quest with a high level character at some point, just this one. Alternatively, this is the same quest as the original quest that you would get in this area around this farm, and that one I have completed, so...
Speaking frankly, the Forsaken of yesteryear were a sniveling, pathetic group. We huddled together in decrepit old human buildings, hiding from the Scourge, cowering from the Alliance, and groveling at the foot of the Horde. Look before you now, and see the product of the new Forsaken. We have made our mark here on Azeroth, and that mark will grow. Our dominion will soon blanket the world. You want my advice? Speak with Magistrate Severin in Brill, down this road. He runs that town.
Report to Magistrate Severin at Brill in Tirisfal Glades.
Beware the living.
So yeah, that's actually true. Now, as you saw, like the Calston estate that we were at. Oh yeah, welcome back everyone to World of Warcraft Tirisfal Glades. At Calston estate there, that was like a forsaken building, but before Cataclysm, all buildings that the Forsaken had were the exact same as human buildings, except they were like all falling apart, like decrepit buildings. Putrid Claw, like this one. This is like a decrepit old human house. Oh, Bowen Brisbois, a tailoring trainer. And here, Constance Brisbois, guessing his wife. Apprentice clothier. Oh, we can collect some appearances here by just buying these random things. Thank you, and thank you, thank you, and thank you. And I'm collecting these appearances. 2 armor, 2 armor. I'll actually keep that one just for... So boots, 1 armor to 1 armor. Zip. I still don't like how, like, Forsaken shoes, like the toes, like the pointy bone toes. Did I say toes? Or did I say shoes? I'm confused. How they point out like that. And the woven braziers. I'll take those green ones back. And the woven gloves. And then we'll sell this stuff. Well, you had some things that I needed or wanted. But yeah, all their buildings used to be like the old decrepit human buildings with this sort of look. But then during Wrath of the Lich King, they did create new Forsaken buildings that were in Northrend. So I guess when they made Cataclysm, they decided, well, let's give the Forsaken that type of building everywhere, and where they have their like home bases, places, architecture. Ravaged corpse. Yeah, and that's something I remember from back in the day. The old zombie models. I remember there were 2. There were the ones that only had 1 arm, and there were the ones with like an arrow through their head. But here they seem to have combined it with the newer models to like all of them only have 1 arm, or I guess most of them. And they all have arrows, and more than 1. 1 in the head and 2 in the back. But where's that? Where? Oh, it's that escape from Gilneas quest. It's over here somewhere. Wanna pick that up. Wanna see if I can find it. I didn't see anything. Vampiric Dusk Bat. Well, I'm Forsaken. I don't have any blood in me. Vampire Bat. Meaty Batwing. Doesn't feel like there would be much meat on a Batwing. So is that... I think that exclamation point might be in the wrong spot. But since it does appear on the map, let me just get Scarlet Watchtower. I'm getting closer here to the Watchtower, and let's see. No quest is popping up on the map, so I guess we'll wait with that one until a little bit later. Oh, and we'll see if something, like if we need to come back there, or if it can be like unlocked, if it's in another spot. Maybe it's like further down here or something. I'll shake it up at some point, I guess, if we cannot find it. But we are getting to it. If it's possible. I swear by my honor. Old nostalgic. I was about to say voice lines, no, but sound effects. They've updated the models, not the sound effects. They didn't need updating. The old zombie sound effects of World of Warcraft. And the ravaged corpse. Let's drink 1 healing potion. Glump. Not that we needed to, I just wanted to make room for the other one a bit more. I don't really care that much. Oh, we actually got food! Red speckled mushroom. Not that technically the Forsaken doesn't need to eat. They don't need to breathe, they don't need to sleep, and they don't need to eat. So they're very cheap. They can work all night, they don't need any food or drink, and they don't need to breathe either.
Have you completed the task with which I have charged you? Do you have those putrid claws? Well done! I enjoyed watching you smash those undead into rotting pulp.
You're welcome! And I guess we move on, and we might come back for that other quest if I can find it somehow. Deathguard Abraham, hello there! Well, we have two. We have the Gloomweed and we have the other quest I got to report to, Severin. Yeah, Magistrate Severin. Dark Hounds. Rotting Dead. They used to be a fairly common rare out in out and about in Tirisfal Glades, and it wasn't just one of them, there were several. It's like a banshee that floats around, and I remember specifically killing it would get you a cloak. Brill. So here we are. It didn't used to have walls. Brill used to be more open, and as I said, old, decrepit human buildings, not these newer Forsaken building. Deathguard Bartholomew, I remember him too. And Deathguard Lawrence. Savant Bloodshadow. And here, oh yeah, here's the... Oh, right! I have access to all the flight points, because those... I can just fly over here if I want to Searing Gorge with my money, if I felt like it. Because now your entire account shares all the discovered flight points. Right. Huh. Oh yeah, the quest I have, it's a pet battle quest. That your entire account shares. I haven't gotten to it yet. The pet battle dungeons, like, the idea is great, but it just takes too long for me to, and I think I have 2 left to do, and then you can do them as daily quests and grind to get like certain tokens and certain rare pets and stuff. Executor's Zygand.
The Scarlet Crusade is encroaching on our homeland. The foolish zealots do not realize that the loyal servants of the Dark Lady shall see to their demise.
Trust no one.
Information we've received from Executor Aaron in Deathnell contain all the details we need to wipe the human infestation from the lands. According to the information, the Scarlet Crusade has assigned Captain Perrin and a brigade to the ruined tower southwest of Brill. Kill 3 of his zealots and 3 of his missionaries. And while you're there, see if you can dig up any other information about what they're up to.
Kill 3 Scarlet Zealots, 3 Scarlet Missionaries, and obtain the Scarlet Epistle.
Remember.
Yeah, I do remember that from yesterday, like that Perrin guy that he was supposed to be somewhere. And the War Chiefs command Silver Pine Forest. Not picking that up because we're not going there yet. That's the next zone to the south of here. That would be the next time we play this character.
This better be good.
Wait,
What does the shadow will?
he has his own, like, specific voice.
The shadows beckon.
So does he become an important character later? I don't really recognize him.
I must have lived a charmed life, Royman. To return to the world as a member of the Forsaken and the Apothecary Society. I couldn't have asked for a more suitable fate.
Intriguing.
Where's that useless abomination? Either you have what I need... what could be taking so long? Either you have what I need... either you have what I... at this rate, I could have gathered them myself. Either you have what I need, or you'd best get out there and find it.
They'll all be mine in the end.
What's this? Gloomweed? I've no need for Gloomweed. That mindless mass of flesh is out there picking daisies and convincing the lady knows how many dupes like you into doing the same. No offense. We'll deal with the Gloomweed later. For now, we've got other matters to discuss.
The dead shall serve.
Lady Sylvanas has called upon the Royal Apothecary Society. She has challenged us to concoct a new plague. A plague deadlier than any ailment on Azeroth. This new disease will bring our enemies, living and dead, to ruin. My studies show that the blood of beasts might prove to be the key. Here, fill these vials with Darkhound blood so I can test my theory.
Collect 5 vials of Darkhound blood, and you get weak Troll's blood elixir. So we don't go and collect Doomweeds. Well, we did the first part. We did get the Gloomweeds. So here's like an advanced Undergloom. I don't have much experience of these like undead houses. I haven't spent much time in them.
What is it?
Cane Fire Song. Huh.
Watch.
And this leads to outdoors. And like a balcony. That's a weird design choice. Oh, and then you're like on the upper level here. Oh, they do have a captured mountaineer, but he's in here instead of... He used to be... Him and that captured Scarlet Crusade used to be at the cellar of the inn. But now they have him up here. Poor guy. Death Guard Mort guarding him. And here's just a little open balcony. And where does this one... Oh, is it like, can you ride it to the top? It's like... No, it's not an elevator. You jump down and... What's the opening? Is it just to watch that big thing then? It's slightly odd. Yeah, we'll go and turn in the quest at the inn and then we'll have to call it quits. Profession trainer, trade supplies, leather armor merchant. Yeah, I have appearances to collect here as well. This is cool that I can do this. I will sell you. Sell all of you. No, wait, actually. I'll buy that back. I want to see how many I can collect. Where's the guy? Here you are, Magistrate Severin. Well, we'll end it here, actually. We'll speak to him next time. So, for the Forsaken in yoga pants, I want some new pants. A question. What it's not the easiest thing, but it is good for my improv skills, sort of, like good training to try to think. I mean, I really should just go with the first thing that pops into my mind in that case, but I need to train myself to be able to think of more clever things than this first thing, because then if I would just to take the first randomest question that came to me right now, is it like, do you like carrots? Like something dumb like that, and like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I already asked about pumpkins not too long ago, so yeah, I've been mentioning a lot that I don't really agree with many things the Forsaken do. I think they're a bit too like evil and experimental. They do bad stuff just for like the experimentation of it. But what do you guys think of the Forsaken? Maybe some of you guys think of them as, oh, they're cool. They're like really cool, or they have a sad story and you need to understand it or whatever. Like, let me know your views on the Forsaken as a race. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!
Boom, yay! Äntligen sång. Hey! Boom, boom, yay! Watch some videos. Hey! Boom.